This week on Inside Boulder News.
Boulder Zero Waste efforts gain a gold medal in this state report. The city will soon start the Chief of Police hiring process, but they first want your input. And the Boulder community is invited to have this important conversation.
Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. Colorado Governor Jared Polis declared November 15th as Colorado Recycles Week, just in time for the third annual State of Recycling in Colorado report. In this report, the city of Boulder was named the gold medal winner for best municipal recycling in the state.
The State of Recycling in Colorado report, composed by the Colorado Public Interest Research Group and EcoCycle, highlights the successes of recycling in the state. In total, communities all across Colorado recycled and composted over 1.2 million tons of materials last year. These achievements were announced during a press conference at EcoCycle this week, where First Gentleman Marlon Reese, along with Boulder Mayor Suzanne Jones, and other community leaders presented some of the findings in the report. Thanks to the city's Universal Zero Waste Ordinance, Boulder's state-leading diversion rate is 57%, which is higher than the national average of 35%.
We also have a long way to go. Our goal is ultimately 85% or 90% recycling, which is what we consider zero waste. And that amount, that 85 or 90% diversion is by 2025 is our goal. And so we do have a ways to go. We're starting to also look right now at what we should be doing beyond recycling and composting, and how do we continue to make it easier for residents and businesses to sort their waste properly.
To take a look at the city's zero waste efforts, please visit zerowasteboulder.com. More information on the State of Recycling report in Colorado can be found on the city's newsroom.
And on the topic of climate, this week the City of Boulder's Climate Initiatives Department held a public visioning workshop where attendees got the chance to learn about developing a circular economy in Boulder and co-creating a vision for the city. We spoke to Jamie Harkin, Sustainability Coordinator, to learn more.
The Climate Mobilization Action Plan, which was recently kicked off, is a community effort to come up with a new climate strategy in response to the accelerating impact of climate change. This week, the city's Climate Initiatives team held an engagement event to get the public's thoughts on the city's circular economy.
We are looking what comes after just recycling and composting. How do we actually transform our local economy to be truly circular? And what that means is keeping materials in circulation as long as possible and designing waste out of the system so it's easy for everyone in town to make the right choice with the lowest impact on our planet.
Over 80 community members attended the workshop. Here, they were presented with the study results the city's consultants have been working on.
They have been conducting a full, what we call urban metabolism study. So it's really an analysis of all the materials that are flowing in and out of Boulder, which was really cool. We saw the first graphic of what that will look like.
The event also talked about the biggest opportunities in the city for improvement in terms of waste.
We really dove into three specific topics: the local economy and equity, the environment and resilience, and then society and our culture, and how all of these areas can support a circular economy, and also how a circular economy can support those areas.
Input gathered during the workshop will help city staff continue crafting their vision statements and strategies for the Climate Mobilization Action Plan. Additional community engagement events are expected.
The really beginning stages of the Climate Mobilization Action Plan process. This whole plan is really centered around our community. We're not just writing it ourselves, so the whole process will be throughout this year, throughout next year.
For more information on the Visioning Workshop and the Climate Mobilization Action Plan, please visit bouldercolorado.gov/climate.
The City of Boulder is looking for its next Chief of Police, and it would like the community's input. The City of Boulder, along with a national recruiting firm, is set to host 2 community input sessions. Community members can share their thoughts about what is most important for the next police chief. The first event will be held on Tuesday, November 19th from 4 to 5 p.m. at the Boulder Public Library Meadows branch. The next opportunity will be held the very next day from 6 to 7 p.m. at the West Senior Center. Those who can't attend but would like to provide feedback can do so online on the website seen on screen. In response to recent events earlier this month, the Boulder Jewish Community Center and other community partners invite the public to discuss recent incidents of anti-Semitism in our area and to provide support to one another. We sat down with Boulder JCC's Executive Director, Jonathan Lev, to get an insight into this weekend's events.
On Sunday, November 17th, the Boulder JCC will be holding an event titled Anti-Semitism in Our Community, a Conversation. And it's a collaboration between Boulder area rabbis, the Boulder JCC, the Anti-Defamation League, and some state government offices. This conversation comes in response to recent events that occurred in the state. The event will feature local rabbis, as well as members from the DA and the Attorney General's office. The initiative Clean Speech Colorado will be presented as well, a month-long initiative dedicated to mindful speech for the betterment of mankind.
We want to be a place where we can be a representative of what's possible in Boulder. And I want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable when walking through our doors, but not just here, everywhere in Boulder County. We want to make sure that that's possible. And by being an example, hopefully we can change a regional and a state and a national level of what's possible.
Everybody is welcome to attend. The event will be held on Sunday, November 17th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Boulder JCC. To register, please visit boulderjcc.com.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. If you have pictures, news tips, or events you'd like to see featured, we love to hear from you. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. And be sure to check out the city's online newsroom for the latest city news. Have a good week.